I don't know if I should do this in English or in Swedish. But I think I'll do it in English because I'm so excited, and I want to tell you about a record that I just got today after a lot of consideration what to do. The thing is, it's a really, really great funk record that I'd never heard of. But like back in the old days, someone had heard something, someone else had heard something else, I'd heard something, and you'd share it among each other, the knowledge and the record, or at least you know that, oh, I should buy that, or someone tipped me off about that. And this was just what happened with this record I'm going to tell you about. A friend of mine told me about this. He said, do you know about this group called Galaxy? What do you know about them? And I said, no, Galaxy. Is it Galaxy and Phil Farron? Or I remember them in the 80s. No, he said, this is an American group, Galaxy. I said, no, I never heard of them. Galaxy, and then he sent me a link so I could look at it and at Discogs, the great site, where you buy and sell records and you can check out discographies. You probably know about this. And when he sent it to me, I was like, oh, that looks like a disco record. Let me show you. It looks so much like a disco record. Don't you agree? There are two women here, sweaty. Sweat is running down their body. The whatever she's wearing is soaking wet. You can just barely make out the nipples. Sounds like this got to be a disco record. And on the back here are the fellas. They are gawking at these two sexy ladies. And my friend was like, no, this is a funk record. I'm sure you'd love it. It's really, really good. So I said, okay. So I think I'll buy this then. I trust this friend. So then started the hunt for this record, and at Discogs there were quite a few that were for sale, but they were all from Japan, and maybe one or two, a couple from most of them were from the USA, and some from Japan. And the thing with USA is, I normally don't buy from the United States anymore because I don't know how many years ago, but something happened with the shipping costs. They just skyrocketed, and you also have the problem with the VAT or the moms, as we say in Sweden, or taxation. When it reaches, I have to pay a certain percent, 25% or something, and then also the customs fees on top of that. So the record becomes much, much more expensive than if you can buy it from someone within the European Union. Now, this record, there was only one person in Europe that had it, and it was, of course, in Norway, which isn't a part of the European Union. So, but it was in good condition, and I thought, I'll write to this guy, because it was also, I only sell to people in Norway. So I contacted this seller and I said, would you sell it to me? And he said, well, all the problems with the VAT and all that, I don't want to, I'd rather not be involved in that. But I said, I'll pay that, don't worry, So you just send it. And I told him how to fill in the little form and stuff. So he sent it to me, and of course I had to pay VAT and everything. That didn't pass customs, it never does, but at least it doesn't have the extreme shipping costs from America. So what is so really good about this, I just listened to it just like that, and it's fabulous. It's really fabulous. It's funk, but it has some disco touches, but it's not disco. But everything about this cover screams that I'm a disco record, but it isn't. So I started looking at the credits and the songs. It's produced by a guy called Wayne Douglas Jr. for It's About Productions Incorporated. That didn't mean anything to me, so I checked Discogs, and it turns out that this guy was a record executive in Memphis, Tennessee, and he was also a songwriter and producer. So I checked out what other things he had done. Much of it I'd never heard of, but it's probably good, like O.T. Sykes. I think that's a soul R&B guy maybe, but I had two other records in my collection already that he's behind, and it was this one from 1986, The Main Attraction. And as it turns out, one of the guys in Galaxy, let me see, Roosevelt Nicky Bella Jr., who plays keyboard and background vocals, he was also in this group. And I remember buying this actually on import. You can see this, still the price tag. This was never released in Sweden. I bought this specially import. Actually, it says special thanks to O.T. Sykes. So all of these fellas are probably, and also Galaxy, are from Memphis, Tennessee. And this one I bought, I remember there are some friends here like Winston Stewart from the Barcades on keyboards, Andrew Love on tenor sax. Wasn't he in Memphis Horns? He's famous. I'm going to be ashamed when I see this video later on, but he's famous. Thomas Bingham, my Facebook friend, actually, guitar on Reconsider. So I remember liking this, and it's very, very fresh and new since I bought it. Been taking care of it. I probably haven't played it in a long time, so it's about time I'll do that. Yeah. And then 3 of the fellows from this band continued into another production of this Wayne, and it's this one. Let me see here. It's The Right Choice. I don't remember this as much because I think this was kind of in the swing beat era. This was probably 89, the other was 86. But 3 of the guys here are it's Eric Shotwell, Tony Black, and Archie Love. Do you think Archie could be related to? Yeah, I think so too. So these are the 3 records I have that are, and here's also Winston Stewart. Wayne Douglas Jr., yeah, produced. This is I just started Rabbit Hole here. Really, really great. And the singer is really out of sight. As I check the credits here, his name is Willie Covington. So if you ever see this record, I recommend that you buy it. Just buy it. Just buy it. It's really good.
It's so hard to explain this love. Whenever I look you in your eyes, but it left me with these few words to say. Sing it to them. Just help us get this song out here. Sing the song for my girl. Help us get this song out here. On the wall. But you just mumble and say, it's only my neighbors, y'all. Love